What's the most insane butterfly effect you've ever seen? When I was 16, music was everything to me. I'd spend hours in my bedroom, fingers dancing across the frets of my beat-up Fender guitar, dreaming of stages and crowds. So when the Broken Strings, a local band making waves in our small town, offered me a spot as their lead guitarist, I thought my life was about to change forever. "Mom, you don't understand," I pleaded, following her around the kitchen. "This isn't just some garage band. They've got real connections. They're going on tour with actual record label artists." She slammed the knife down, her dark eyes flashing with maternal fury. "Absolutely not, David. You are 16 years old. You haven't even finished your junior year. Music is a hobby, not a career plan." "A hobby?" My voice cracked with indignation. "Mom, I've been playing guitar for 8 years. I'm better than guys twice my age. This is my chance. Your chance will still be there after you graduate," she said firmly. "Education first, music second, end of discussion." But it wasn't the end for me. In typical teenage fashion, I decided to run away and prove I could make it without her. Friday night, I packed my duffel bag with essentials: clothes, my guitar pick collection, and the $300 I'd saved from my part-time job. Every dollar represented hours of stocking shelves and helping cranky customers. It was supposed to be my amplifier fund, but now it would be my freedom money. Saturday morning came with gray skies and nervous flutters. The band told me to meet them at 2 p.m. at the bus station downtown. We'd drive straight to Chicago for our first gig, then hit the road for a 3-week tour. "I'm going to Jake's house to practice," I lied, shouldering my bag. The deception tasted bitter, but I pushed down the guilt. The bus station was a depressing concrete building that smelled like stale coffee and diesel fumes. I sat checking my watch obsessively. 2 p.m. came and went, then 2:30. By 3 p.m., I was dialing Marcus, the band's drummer, straight to voicemail. I tried Tommy, the bassist. Nothing. Jake, the rhythm guitarist. Dead silence. As hours crawled by, my confidence crumbled. Other travelers came and went while I sat with my single duffel bag and shattered dreams of rock stardom. By 5 p.m., I was calling every 10 minutes. By 8 p.m., as the sun set, I finally faced the devastating truth. They had left without me. These guys I thought were my friends had written me off as just another flaky teenager. The walk home was the longest 23 blocks of my life. Mom was waiting in the living room, arms crossed, displaying that unique mixture of relief and fury only parents can master. "Have a nice adventure?" she asked, her voice dangerously quiet. The punishment was swift. 3 months grounded, no guitar, no friends, and a mandatory job at Peterson's grocery store to learn responsibility. I felt like my life was over. Those first weeks were miserable. 8 hours a day bagging groceries, then homework, and my mother's disappointed silence. I stared at the empty guitar stand in my room, planning exactly how I'd leave again, at 18. Then, 2 months later, everything changed. Mom came home looking pale and drawn. Without a word, she turned on the evening news. "Good evening, I'm reporting on a tragic accident on Interstate 80 near Chicago," the anchor said. A tour bus carrying a local band collided with a semi-truck during severe weather. All 6 people on board were killed instantly. My blood turned to ice as the band's name flashed across the screen, the Broken Strings. Later, through mutual friends, I learned the devastating truth. They hadn't ghosted me at all. There had been a simple miscommunication about the pickup location. They thought I meant the grocery store parking lot where we usually met, not the bus station. When they couldn't find me, they assumed I'd gotten cold feet. That mistake, that simple miscommunication between 2 meeting spots less than half a mile apart, had saved my life. If I had been clearer, I would have been the 6th person to die on that dark highway. Sometimes the worst thing that happens to you turns out to be the best thing that ever happened. I never became a rock star, but I lived to play music for decades more, and that seemed like a pretty good trade.